Probably all heard by now that Donald Trump has been found guilty on all charges. Now, if you think Donald Trump is guilty of anything, you're dumber than pig shit. Excuse the language, but you are. You're thick. Now, what's happened is same as what happens over here when people get taken to court for TV licensing and council tax and they got all those unlawful things. Is the court gets rented out by somebody, like they'll rent a judge then, and that's what they've done exactly with Donald Trump. Now Donald Trump, he knows this, of course he knows it, he knows all this is going on, it's all bullshit. But as Officer Tatum said, this is probably going to be the first president to run a campaign from jail. Of course, they want him to go to jail because they are so stupid. They think they've won. They oh my god, they're stupid. They are incredibly stupid. Anyway, it's oh my god. You know, I'm laughing because if I thought this was serious, I wouldn't be laughing about it. But this is just ridiculous. It is absolutely ridiculous. A fake court, fake judge, convicting an innocent man of fake charges. Ridiculous. I keep saying that we live in insane times. Well, the makers of the jibby jabs, you know, have, you know, two or three of them, I think, were the major manufacturers or distributors then, because you know this you know, the government's manufactured it as an en masse euthanasia scheme, but the distributors, Pfizer, they've all pulled them. They pulled these. I mean, what we're doing. They pulled these jabs because, you know, well, they've done their job. Either that or somebody actually has a conscience there, which I doubt, but there we go, you know, because they've all sold their souls. But so what's happened now is there are small pockets of obviously this stuff left, and places like Boots Pharmacy, you know, supermarket pharmacy, are selling it at like £100 a shot, and people are paying it. Unbelievable. They've watched their loved ones and friends fall apart, die, and they're paying to have the same thing happen to them. It's absolutely incredible. Nice to see a bit of blue in the sky. I remember I used to come up here and I could spend hours up here, didn't see a soul. Now, I'm not saying people shouldn't come up here, I'm not saying that, but it was nice to have a place I could go so close to home and just think, you know, think to myself and talk when the lead wrapped on the leg. Oh, it's like silly. But yeah, just now, like about 7 or 8 whippets. There were so many, there were a big pile of them. Just, yeah, that's a technical term, a pile of whippets. You know, they all started running at her and barking and things like that, and some of them were a bit more bolshy than the others, and but the owners just shouting at them, and Gwen just stood there looking at them. She didn't see the hell to do, but what's happening all the time now, it's yeah, it's getting so it's not that enjoyable, to be honest. It was you know, it was nice coming in, the local morons breaking all the benches and things, so you can't really sit down comfortably. I think they're metal benches anyway. I know they put the metal benches here because the local morons burnt the wooden ones that were here, but you know, I don't know. It's ridiculous, man. Everything's calm now, but until the next person comes along with their dog off the leads, you know, it's sad. I used to be able to let my dogs off all the time up here. Yeah, I wouldn't have to worry about it. I can't anymore. You know, she's squint. She hasn't got a bad bone in her body, and it's just. And I, you know, like I've said before, if a dog off a lead comes and attacks her, I'm not going to hold the lead. I'm going to let her go. She's a big dog. She's a strong dog. You know, Poppy. It's difficult for me to bring Poppy up here now. My Staffy cross. It's very difficult for me to bring it up here because if something like that happened with her, you know, there'd be bloodshed there, would, and then, you know, they'd have a go at me. Oh, what you got a dog like that for? You know, that's what they like. And like I said again, Poppy, when she's on her own, she's fine. She's protective over my spaniel. She is. She's very protective over spaniel. So when they're together, she's a bit more bolshy then. I don't know. It's getting ridiculous, man. It is absolutely ridiculous. Couldn't make it up. I just turned round to put a worm on because I thought, well, it's been on there long enough now, I've been in long enough, and I turned on, the float was gone. I thought, what the hell? I looked at the rod was like bent over double. I thought, oh my god, here we go. It's personal best by I know. And what happened? The fish took it under a big rock. Luckily I got my stuff back, but honestly, it's gutting. It is gutting. The float disappeared. That was it. That was a monster. That was. Never mind, eh? Whatever. That's what you get for not paying attention. See, honestly, I was looking around to see if any dogs would come in and turn back, and I said I had a worm in my hand to put another worm on. The float was gone. It was the fish had taken it under big rocks by the wall by now. Oh, it's gutting. It is. It's gutting when you lose a big one. It's gutting when you lose any fish, to be honest. But when you know, you think that could be your personal best fish, and like I said, luckily I got all my tackle back, so it just managed to wedge itself in a bloody place. So the fish will be all right, like. But honestly, Ben. Right. Well, there's certain days you get when you're fishing. You get really good days when you get bites all day. You get bad days where you don't get anything, you don't even get a nibble. You get mediocre days where, you know, you just get a little fish, and or you might hook a good one and it comes off and things like that. And then you get these days, frustrating days. And that's what today's been. It's been a bit frustrating. I've been getting bites, and I got one cracking bite, and like I said, the rod, they bent over double. Probably would have been a personal best, but whatever it was, took it under to the side and under a load of boulders. Now I got down there, I had to get down on the boulders, and I got my hand underneath, and I found my, you know, the float and the weights and everything, and I pulled and the hook snapped off. So I was using light, very light gear today, about 8 pound line again, and but it's frustrating when you get a bite like that. And you don't know what it is, because it's strange. Like I said, it went deep under these rocks, and I'm wondering if there's still eels up here, because eels have done that to me before. They tie you in knots and everything, but aye. Well, like I said, frustrating, getting. But there we go. Like I said, it happens. We're going to be doing a sea fishing video soon. We're looking to go down Swansea Pier. I haven't been down there for years. I have heard that there's no fishing signs on it for some reason. Yeah, whatever. Sea fishing. There's no fishing. What do you mean no fishing? There's no boats coming in there anymore. You know, obviously you got the marina, got them, but there's no like big boats coming in. And even when there was, I always used to go fishing there. So there we are. But even though there's no fishing signs up, there's still loads of people down there fishing anyway. But I'm going to go down there because it seems to be good for species down there now. It wasn't that good when I used to go there when I was younger. It was alright. It was, you know, I used to catch some schooly bass and things like that. Like, but I've seen some recent videos of people catching a lot then, you know. And I'm going to take my son with me, and he's going to use some light gear to do some species catching, you know, like small wrasse and maybe blennies and stuff. So there we are. Right, God bless, see you next time.